The city wakes up, same as any other day. The familiar symphony of traffic, the endless river of people heading to work, the smell of coffee and exhaust fumes hanging in the air. We're all just little ants in this giant concrete jungle, following our paths, lost in our own little worlds. Our phones, our thoughts. You never think it's going to be asterisk that asterisk day. You know, the one you see in movies. You think you're safe in the routine, in the predictable rhythm of life. But life is anything but predictable. It started with a tremor, a gentle shake, almost dismissible. Maybe a heavy truck passed by. But then it came again, stronger this time. A low, guttural rumble that seemed to come from the very bones of the earth. Car alarms started screaming, a chorus of digital panic. People stopped, looking around, a shared question in their eyes. Then the ground lurched, a violent, sickening heave. The illusion of solid ground shattered in an instant. That's when the screaming started. Not just one or two, but a tidal wave of human terror. The glass giants that scraped the sky began to groan, to twist. A sound I'll never forget, the tortured shriek of steel and concrete giving way. Then the collapse. It didn't just fall. It imploded, a titan brought to its knees, unleashing a monstrous cloud of dust and debris that swallowed the sunlight. The world went from a bright morning to a choking gray apocalypse in seconds. Everything became chaos. A stampede of survival. There were no more individuals, just a single panicked organism desperate to escape. We were running, stumbling over things we couldn't see, breathing in the ghosts of buildings. In that moment, all our plans, our worries, our ambitions, they all vanished. All that was left was the primal, desperate need to see the next sunrise. We all think we know what we do, but when the world falls apart around you, you just run. Thank you for watching. It's a stark reminder of how fragile our world is. If this story moved you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content. Stay safe out there. The world can change in an instant. One moment, it's a normal Tuesday afternoon. The sounds of children learning, the scent of chalk dust and old books. The next, a deep, terrifying rumble that shakes the very foundation of everything you know. The ground lurches, the lights flicker and die, and the air fills with a sound no one should ever have to hear. It's in that moment of pure chaos, when instinct screams at you to run, to save yourself, that you discover who you truly are. For one young teacher, there was no choice. Her name is one you might not know, but her actions speak for all the unsung heroes among us. As the ceiling began to splinter and dust rained down, her only thought was of the small faces looking up at her, their eyes wide with a terror they couldn't yet understand. She didn't run, she didn't freeze, she moved, under the desks. Now, her voice, though trembling, cut through the noise with an authority born not of practice, but of pure, selfless love. She became a shield. Crouching low, she stretched her arms over two, then three, small bodies huddled beneath a flimsy wooden desk. Debris, dust, and darkness fell around them. In that cramped, terrifying space, surrounded by the sounds of a collapsing world, she whispered words of comfort. It's okay. I've got you. We're going to be okay. Her own fear was a roaring giant in her chest, but the need to protect her students was bigger. It was a fierce, primal force that turned a classroom into a sanctuary and an ordinary person into a guardian. This is a story of courage. It's a testament to the quiet strength that lies within educators, first responders, and everyday people who, when faced with the unthinkable, choose to protect others. Their bravery isn't about the absence of fear. It's about acting in spite of it. It's about putting the well-being of others before your own, not for recognition, but because it's the right thing to do. These are the moments that define humanity. So today, let's remember the heroes who don't wear capes, the ones who stand firm when the world shakes. Thank you for watching and for taking a moment to honor this incredible courage. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories that matter. Stay safe and be kind to one another. Sound of faint, distant sirens and the soft crackle of dust settling. My head is ringing. Everything is dark, heavy. Is anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Dust. So much dust, it's hard to breathe. I can feel the weight of the ceiling just inches above me. My leg is trapped, a sharp, searing pain, but it's distant, like it belongs to someone else. Sound of a child crying softly. Wait, that sound. A child. Hello? Is someone there? My voice is a weak croak. Don't be scared. My name is Ms. Anya. I'm a teacher. The crying softens, replaced by a sniffle. Ms. Anya? A tiny voice whispers from the darkness. It's me, Leo. Leo. Oh, sweet Leo. He was just showing me his drawing of a rocket ship this morning. Leo, I'm here. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Another voice, a girl's. Mia is here too. And Sam. We're scared. My heart aches. My kids, my students. I have to be strong for them. I have to be their light in this darkness. Okay, listen to me, everyone. I need you to be very brave. Can you do that for me? A chorus of quiet yeses. Good. Now, I want you to tell me what you see. Do you see any light? Any little crack where the sun is peeking through? I can see a sliver myself, a golden ray cutting through the gray haze, illuminating dancing dust motes like tiny, hopeful stars. I see one, says Mia. It's like a bright line. Excellent, Mia. That's our hope. That means people are looking for us. Now, I want us to play a game, the quiet game. We have to save our energy and listen for the rescuers. But while we wait, let's think of something happy. Leo, tell me about your rocket ship again. Where was it going? To the moon, he says, his voice a little stronger. To the moon, I repeat, a small smile forming on my face despite the pain. Yes, and we're all on that rocket ship together, aren't we? We're a team, and a team always sticks together. We will get through this. We have to, for each other. We just need to hold on to that little beam of light. If you were moved by this story of courage and hope, please like and subscribe for more content that celebrates the strength of the human spirit. Thank you for watching. Even in the darkest moments, when the world seems to crumble around us, a single act of kindness can ignite a universe of hope. Imagine this. The air is thick with dust, the silence is heavy, broken only by a soft, trembling whisper. A teacher, weakened and hurt, finds a small, terrified child huddled in the wreckage. The world outside has been shaken, but in this small, fragile space, a different kind of strength is being born. The teacher, despite their own pain, offers a faint, reassuring smile. It's a smile that says, I'm here. You're not alone. In that simple gesture, a powerful connection is forged. It's not about grand heroics. It's about the quiet, unshakable power of human empathy. The teacher's hand, though trembling, gently brushes dust from the child's hair. Their voice, though barely a whisper, weaves a story of courage and light, a promise of a sunrise after the longest night. This scene isn't just about survival. It's a profound reminder of what truly matters. It's about the instinct to protect, to comfort, to find light for someone else, even when your own is fading. It shows us that hope isn't something we find. It's something we create. It's in the comforting words, the gentle touch, the shared breath in a moment of despair. It's the unwavering belief that even when everything is broken, compassion can make us whole again. This is the essence of our shared humanity, the promise that no matter how dire the circumstances, we will always find the strength to reach out, to hold on, and to remind each other that a new day will dawn. Thank you for watching and reflecting with us. If this story touched you, please consider subscribing to our channel for more content that explores the depths of the human spirit. Stay safe and be kind to one another. In the dead of night, when the world is supposed to be quiet, a different kind of sound breaks the silence. The groan of twisted metal, the rumble of heavy machinery, the urgent calls cutting through the darkness. This is the front line of a disaster, a scene of chaos that tests the very limits of human endurance. But look closer. Through the dust and debris, you see beams of light dancing like fireflies in the wreckage. Each one is held by a hand, a steady, determined hand. These are the hands of rescue workers, everyday people who, in moments like these, become heroes. They move with a purpose that defies the surrounding chaos, their faces etched with focus and resolve. They dig, they lift, they listen. Every sense is heightened, tuned to the faintest sign of life. They are searching for a whisper, a movement, a sign of hope buried beneath the rubble. It's a race against time, a painstaking process where every second counts and every piece of debris moved is a small victory. This isn't just a job for them. It's a profound commitment to humanity. The air is thick with tension, but it's also filled with an incredible sense of unity. Strangers become a team, working shoulder to shoulder, their individual efforts combining into a powerful force for good. They share water, they share words of encouragement, they share the heavy burden of the task at hand. This is a testament to the strength of the human spirit, its ability to shine brightest in the darkest of times. Scenes like this remind us of what truly matters: compassion, resilience, and the unbreakable bond we share. It's a powerful reminder that even when structures crumble, the human spirit stands tall. These men and women are beacons of hope, showing us that no matter how dire the situation, we are never truly alone. Thank you for watching and taking a moment to appreciate the incredible work of these selfless individuals. If you were moved by this story, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content that highlights the best of humanity. Stay safe and take care of one another. In the midst of chaos and destruction, when the earth trembles and hope seems to vanish, true heroes emerge. This isn't a story from a movie. It's a testament to the incredible power of the human spirit. Today, we share a story that will stay with you long after this video ends. Imagine the scene, a landscape of gray dust and twisted metal where a building once stood. For hours, rescue teams have been working tirelessly, their faces etched with exhaustion and determination. Every shout, every signal, every movement is a race against time, a desperate search for signs of life. The air is thick with tension, a heavy silence broken only by the clang of shovels and the calls of the searchers. They move with a careful urgency, knowing that beneath the tons of concrete and debris, lives hang in the balance. Then a breakthrough. A rescuer's hand signals for quiet. They've found something. Slowly, piece by piece, they begin to clear a section of rubble. The mood shifts. It's a moment of both dread and fragile hope. As the dust settles, a heart-stopping image comes into view, illuminated by the beams of their flashlights. It's a sight that brings even the most hardened rescuers to a standstill. What they uncovered wasn't just a victim of the disaster. It was a profound act of love and sacrifice. There, frozen in time, was a teacher. Her body was arched over a small desk, her arms wrapped protectively around a single tiny student. In her final moments, her only thought was to shield the life of a child. She had become a human shield, her own back taking the full force of the collapsing structure so that the little one beneath her might survive. The rescue team fell silent, their work momentarily forgotten. They stood in a circle, a silent guard of honor. It was a scene of immense sorrow, yet also one of overwhelming pride and respect. In the face of unimaginable terror, this teacher's instinct, her final act, was one of pure, selfless love. She gave her everything to protect her student. This is the story of a true hero, a reminder that even in our darkest hours, the light of human kindness and bravery can never be extinguished. Thank you for joining us to honor this incredible act of courage. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more stories that celebrate the strength of the human spirit. We'll see you in the next one. Sunlight streams through the classroom window, just like it did all those years ago. It's funny how some things never change. Seeing these young, curious faces looking up at me, I'm reminded of my own teacher, Mrs. Davison. She had this incredible way of making every lesson feel like an adventure, every story a window into a new world. She saw something in me, a spark, and she nurtured it with patience and wisdom. I remember sitting right where they are now, soaking in her words, feeling a sense of wonder that has stayed with me my entire life. She used to say, knowledge isn't just about what you learn. It's about who you become because of it. That idea became my guiding star. She taught me not just history or math, but how to be curious, how to be kind, and how to find strength in my own voice. Her classroom was a safe harbor, a place where mistakes were just steps on the path to understanding. The peace I feel in this room today, it's her legacy. It's the echo of her encouragement, the warmth of her belief in me. Now, as I stand here, I see her in the smiles of my students. I see that same spark of curiosity in their eyes when a new idea clicks into place. It's a beautiful, continuous cycle. A legacy isn't something you leave behind in a will. It's what you plant in the hearts and minds of others. It's the inspiration that is passed from one generation to the next, a quiet but powerful force for good in the world. I hope, just as Mrs. Davison did for me, that I can help these young minds find their own guiding stars and light up their own paths. It's the most fulfilling journey I could have ever imagined. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this moment with me. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more reflections on life and learning. It means the world to me. See you next time.